Hey guys, so it's Wednesday morning, March 2nd. Yesterday I got the sprayer hooked up, cleaned it out a little bit. It's ready to go. We're gonna spray some fertilizer on our spring forage crop this morning. So we have a water pump that we use to fill the sprayer, sitting up in our utility room to keep it warm over the winter. So we'll have to get that and get the fertilizer. Should be fun getting out and doing some field work again. So I need my Kubota Sidekick first. I was hoping it would be sitting right there, but it's not. I'll stop and put some gas in it. We moved the area that we load the sprayer to a lower traffic spot on the farm. Got a 1,000-gallon water tank, so I can fill this with the garden hose and then we'll just pump it into the sprayer, fill up pretty quick. Usually we just spray 30% UAN for triticale fertilizer. This year we're trying a different product. We're going to be using some UAN and some of this. We're going to compare them. It's called Explorer. It's actually an organic product. Works a little bit different, but it's nitrogen. It's the right year to experiment with it just because the price of UAN is insanely high. So we're gonna do it in 2 passes. I'm gonna put 10 gallons on for 50 acres today. Then in a couple weeks we'll do it again. We did put some on corn last year. We thought it performed pretty well. Oh no. Thing got so brittle. I guess it's just a little cold out and I went to bend it up. Usually it's got some flex to it. Snapped it right in half. Well, it doesn't need to be this long, so I guess we'll go up to the shop and try and shorten it. Can get a new hose for it, but I don't have one right now. I'd like to get it working so we can get this done today. I think this setup's gonna work pretty good. It's nice having it out back a little more. Let's try this again. Try not to break anything. We'll fill it up about half full and then add the fertilizer. This stuff is like a thick syrup, sticky stuff. I'm excited to see how it works. I'm gonna get the sprayer agitating, then we'll dump it in. Looks like it dissolves in pretty well, and it's supposed to stay dissolved and not separate out if you stop stirring it then. Got some goop sitting at the bottom. I gotta get some water in there. I got the 2 buckets in. A little bit of a challenge just because of how syrupy it was to rinse them out. So now I'm gonna add one more product. It's called Extend. It's just calcium. Supposed to help get that spring forage going. Just need 5 ounces per acre. I'll put just under 2 gallons in here. Now I'm just gonna add water and fill it up. Noticed my sprayer tires are a little bit low on air. Wouldn't be a bad thing to clean these windows either. Lower pressure is good because it's going to reduce compaction. Just a little worried that we could have a problem if we're running them too low. At the home farm, we only have about 14 acres triticale. That field right there, I'm going to try and split in half with the two different fertilizers so we can compare them close to home. I'll be able to watch them a little more. You never quite know with the first batch of spray every year if you're going to have problems or it's going to work. It's going really good. I did have it running a little bit yesterday, so I knew the nozzles were all working, but just wasn't sure with my controls and everything if we'd be set up right. Just watching my GPS. Not running the auto steer. We had tried this last fall. I wasn't really happy with it. Seems like with our short fields, until you get your tractor in line, get the auto steer set up, you're already seen at the end anyway, and it's not really helping that much. And this sprayer has the auto shut off, so whenever I overlap, it'll shut whatever section off that is overlapping. It's got 5 sections on it. Around this whole field once, and then we'll come back with the other fertilizer and do the middle. That way I'll have a good line I can compare the whole way around. I'm gonna fold these booms up, we'll head across the road to the Rennan farm. This was the field that was all muddy at harvest last year, and then we took that deep ripper through it to help it open up a little bit. Cover crop's growing on it. It's a little bit rough in this section. Having fun though. I got the sprayer tank empty. We covered about 50 acres. Now I'm gonna head to the fertilizer store and get some 30% UAN. It's a few miles down the road. I got about 240 gallons. The water pressure is down over my spray fill tank, so I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna get water out of the parlor hoses, I guess, to fill up. Just need 250 gallons of water. Just putting the extend in and then we'll add water. I added water because I can't really spray at 6 gallons per acre. The other thing is there's a little risk of burning the crop if you're spraying the UAN by itself. I think you can get away with it as long as it's early enough in the season, but I just like to play it safe, add some water. So I'll spray at about 13 gallons per acre. 7 of those are gonna be water. That's what tells me my gallons right there. So now we'll run 13. It's just that easy. Just flipping this little toggle switch right there. We're cruising again. So now I'm back in this field that I had just gone around once. So I'm leaving a little gap there between the 2 types of fertilizer. Just a little control, and then that way we can easily tell where the line is. I'm about half done with this tank. This triticale's got a good bit of green to it. Now with this fertilizer, it should really green it up. It should look a lot brighter. Start growing a lot more now. So everything's sprayed out. I'm gonna take water and rinse the booms off because that UAN can cause rust sitting on there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you watching. Next video should be about getting the barn ready to put these robots in. See you guys.